Guys, I'm telling you this thing, but ChatGPT is sleep if you're 5 year old. Because I'm 9, you don't need to be 9 or twice my age to live. If you're a 4 year old or a 5, just live. Okay, if you are not getting it, I'm starting the video.
Clicked on a YouTube video, scrolled down to
But there's a bot. You know, YouTube, there are sex bots. Yeah, they're they're just bots getting free money out of them, and they just want to get attention. Yeah, no, I'm
the
doing.
comment section and seen a comment that looks like this. Chances are that you have, and if you haven't, I'd be absolutely amazed because they are literally everywhere. As you've probably guessed, these comments aren't written by real people. They're bots, of course, and at this moment in time, they are at the worst that they have ever been on YouTube. Today, we're going to take a look at how these bots actually work, what YouTube has done to combat them,
Bro, it's British box. It sounds like box.
spoiler alert, not a lot, and how long they've actually been around for.
No, no.
Let's kick this off by looking at some of the comments themselves. Of course, not all of them are exactly the same, there's many different types of comment bots, and it's usually pretty obvious which comments have been written by humans and which ones
Nobody in 2069. Bro, there's nobody in 2069.
haven't. For the sake of simplicity, I personally see these comments as falling into one of 5 categories, which are years, inappropriates, names, generics, or illegals. That might all sound a bit random now, but I promise it will make sense in just a second. Let's start with the years. As the name implies, it's comments like this. Anyone in 2029? Somebody in 2069? I actually can't show the profile pictures of the accounts that are leaving these comments because they're blatantly graphic images. They usually
Because they. Oh no. These are the private parts. You already know.
close-up pictures of women with a complete lack of clothing. Some of them look real and some of them look slightly off, like they've been generated by AI. If you click on the accounts that are leaving these comments, they'll probably contain links in their about page that take you to dodgy websites, or contain links to other bot YouTube channels, and these other channels then also have links in their about pages. I thought I would take one for the team and actually click some of these links because YOLO I guess, and surprise surprise they took me to popcorn sites. Sorry I have to censor myself like this. If I don't, then this video won't stand a chance of staying up for more than 30 seconds. Years and inappropriate comments are similar.
Oh wait. YouTube, don't ban me, please. I'm just reacting.
And to me, the biggest difference between them is that the inappropriates contain the dodgy links in the
Oh my god. Maz, blur that image.
actual comment, whereas the years might only have it in the about page of the channel. The websites themselves aren't even the main.
Over 600,000 shelter animals are euthanized every year. Let's help by adopting these adorable
mainstream ones that might immediately come to mind. They're not the black and orange one or the one with hamster in the name. They're the type of website where you get loads of pop-ups, and then if you click literally anywhere on the page, you get directed to another similar or borderline identical website and find yourself in this never-ending loop of seeing women allegedly in your area. Anyway, that's enough of that. Now let's look at names. You might not have seen these as much as the previous types of comment that I mentioned, but they are still a noticeable problem on YouTube as of 2025. I personally think this is the type of bot I've seen the most on YouTube, including my own comment section, but I'm still not entirely sure what the point of them is. There's a YouTuber called HG Modernism who made a video about this in 2024, and her theory was, I think, that these bots were trying to discover the true name of the YouTuber that they were commenting on. For example, if my real name was Bob Blob, I might block these keywords in my comments, because I'm anonymous, I don't want people to know my real name. So, if someone I knew in real life commented, "Hey Bob Blob, I can't believe you're YouTube famous now," their comment wouldn't make it through YouTube's filters, because I've blocked the keywords, and therefore wouldn't show up in my comment section. So, if a bot commented a string of random names, and one of the names was Bob, the comment wouldn't make it through, and the bot would know this, and therefore could narrow down what my name might be. Spooky. But, just like the Fast and Furious franchise, it gets worse. Let's take a look at what I call generic comments. If you've heard of the dead internet theory, you'll know exactly what I'm about to say. Take Mr. Beast for instance. I'm not saying he's the only example of this, but I think he's a good example. Let's click a random video. We'll do this one here, $1 versus $500,000 experiences, and then scroll to the comment section. At first glance, everything seems okay, but then when you start actually reading comments, you get this uncanny feeling that some of them might not have been written by a real person, hence my name for these comments, generics. 953. I would prefer if someone else have it is a crazy response. The guy who told, I would prefer if someone else have it. Respect to him. Congratulations, Ms. Beast. 1339. Channeler was too stunned to speak. 951. I would prefer someone. Your best person of world. Maybe it's just me, and please call me out in the comments if it is, but I think these comments are fake. Mr. Beast's whole comment section is like this, and this is just a minuscule snippet of it. To me, they seem a bit off, but maybe I just don't trust any YouTube comments anymore. Then again, who could blame me? Last but not least in my categories of comments are illegal comments. These are exactly what their name implies. Links to illegal material allegedly involving children. Oh dear, oh dear. Now, I should mention that I don't know if these are real or if they're just part of a massive sting operation to catch people clicking on them, but it is still worrying to see, especially on YouTube of all websites. I've seen multiple Reddit posts of people screenshotting these, and as we can see in some of them, they seem to be bypassing YouTube's detection by having been written in a different language, and then when you translate them, yeah. So we've established that comment bots are bad, to say the least, but what has YouTube actually done to fight against them over the years? Not much. As far as I know, YouTube has not publicly done anything to combat the bots, which is pretty frustrating given just how bad they are as of 2025. But then again, I'm not really surprised. This has been an issue literally since I was brought into this world, and there are probably thousands of videos of YouTubers, including the site's biggest creators, talking about them over the website's 20-year history. I still remember back in 2017 when I started my first YouTube channel, I received comments from an account called Your Angelica, saying something along the lines of, "Hey there, I'm a big fan of your videos and I've made you a gift." Said gift was obviously at the other end of a dodgy link in her about page. For context, I was only 11 years old when this happened, and granted I was breaking the rules because apparently you need to be 13 to create a YouTube channel, but even if I had been 13, the same issue exists, because I would still be a child being encouraged to click links to dodgy websites. Eesh. At the end of the day, I've got to sit here and ask myself, what happens next? Does YouTube continue to turn a blind eye against comment bots for the rest of time? You might be surprised to hear that I don't think this is what will happen. You might remember back in 2019 that YouTube and Google were sued by the Federal Trade Commission for an ungodly amount of money because they'd been collecting children's data without permission. Recently, I've seen increasing numbers of Redditors saying that they're so fed up with YouTube that they're just going to report them to the FTC. So my prediction is that any day now, this whole thing is just going to blow up spectacularly, and the FTC will come down on YouTube harder than they did previously. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, with that being said, I'm in desperate need of another cup of coffee, so thank you very much for watching Beyond the Internet. I'll see you again soon.
Okay. Hey, little 8-year-olds. If you see weird proper picture or someone commented on picture like the proper picture like a bot or an AI image and text weird images or weird text. Okay. If you like and subscribe, I will do another video of this. So, bye bye. Stay safe out there, guys.